Update 1. But the really weird stuff started with her phone. Amy was never really a tech person before. Like she'd leave her phone in random places and not care. Suddenly she's glued to it 24/7, always texting, always with the screen tilted away from me. She got a new password and wouldn't tell me what it was. We used to know each other's passwords, not because we snooped but just in case of emergencies with the kids. The worst part, she started getting super aggressive about everything. Like I'd ask what she wanted for dinner, and she'd snap at me, saying I never help with meal planning. Or I'd try to talk about my day at work, and she'd roll her eyes and say, not everything is about your precious startup. Real Jekyll and Hyde. One day I was playing with Max in the backyard and saw Mike spotting Amy during some kind of workout through their garage window. Dude was literally pressed up against her, helping with her form or whatever. Max waves and goes, Mommy and Mike are best friends. Yeah, buddy, I bet they are. I tried talking to her about it, told her I was feeling weird about how much time she was spending over there. Big mistake. She absolutely flipped out, started screaming about how I was controlling and jealous, how I was trying to stop her from having friends, how I was never home anyway, so why did I care? Then she started picking fights about money. The startup wasn't paying great, we were still in growth phase, but we were comfortable. Suddenly nothing was enough. She wanted to renovate the kitchen, needed a new car, wanted to send Lily to some fancy private school. When I explained about startup salary versus stock options, she'd get this look like I was speaking alien. Looking back, I should have seen what was coming. I started noticing weird charges on our credit card, fancy restaurants I never went to, hotel charges in our own city. Who needs a hotel 20 minutes from home? Some lingerie place. I definitely never saw her wear anything from there. The kids started acting different, too. Lily, 8, went from being this happy, chatty kid to super quiet. Max, 5, got clingy, would cry whenever I left for work. Once I caught him talking to his stuffed animals about how Mommy and Mike are having a sleepover while Daddy works. Yeah, that hit like a truck. One night I came home early because our deployment got delayed. The house was dark, but Amy's car was in the driveway. I heard music coming from Mike's garage gym. I walked over, thinking maybe I should try to clear the air, talk man to man. Yeah, that was not what I found. I won't go into details, but let's just say Amy's workout routine definitely wasn't focused on fitness. Jessica, Mike's wife, was working late at her law firm like usual. I didn't confront them. I just took a video on my phone and went back home. I sat in my car for like an hour, just processing. I called in sick the next day, talked to a lawyer. The guy told me to act normal, gather evidence, don't let them know. I knew it was going to be the hardest week of my life, pretending everything was fine while they were literally doing their thing next door. So I had the video of Amy and Mike's workout session saved in about 6 different places. I was going to confront Amy that weekend when my parents could take the kids. I had it all planned out, divorce papers ready, evidence documented, everything. But Amy and Mike had their own plan, and they moved first. It was a regular Tuesday. I was at work, knee-deep in code reviews, when my team lead messages me to come to HR. Weird, but not totally unusual, given all the Amazon acquisition talks happening. I walk in, and there are 2 cops waiting. Turns out Amy had gone to the police that morning with bruises, claiming I'd beaten her during an argument about money. According to her, I'd lost control when she confronted me about spending too much time at work. She even had pictures of bruises on her arms and face. The cops arrested me right there in the office, the most humiliating.